What's up?
Hello, America.
Well, looks like we don't have anybody joining us yet because ain't
Oh,
nobody in the comment section saying we're late. Or it could just be the fact that we're on
wow.
time.
Did we beat them this time?
I guess so. What's up, Mr. Barber? That's our man right there that tells us when we're late.
Is that Nate?
Yep.
Well, we also, somebody didn't get me out the advertisement until like 2 hours before because they're
Listen,
getting
we ain't even
slippy.
really promoted it the last few times. People just know we're
We need
not
to, we need to
late.
definitely promote.
Yes. Mr. J Max with us today too. Welcome. We'll give it a few more
What
minutes, let
is,
people
what
trickle
is,
on in.
J Mac, what's the 761 mean? Is that just, you had to put that in because you just might already had J Mac, or is there a meaning to that? We only got two people. We're important.
Oh, we got more than that. We got about five or so. Yeah,
Oh,
they're not chatting with us yet. Give them a few more seconds.
well, if you're not going to chat with me, then I'm not going to talk to you.
We got a few things we're going to talk about today. It's from a song, he said.
7861. Only one I know is 8675309.
I'm quickly trying to type into our AI to get a first round draft pick or first round picks for the bracket for the
First round
women's.
draft pick. Well, hell, I know who I'm picking.
All right. While it's doing its
Big
thing
Adam
over there.
guy is in the house.
What's up?
The big jabroni.
Well, before we get too far into, Mr. Stan's with us too. Shout out to
Mr.
all of our
Fancy. Yep.
Yep. All of our sponsors. So let's run through this real quick. Cerberus Strength, as you know, one of the best in the business when it comes to strength equipment, sleeves, belts, sandbags, and bars. Now, so much more on top of that. In addition to Cerberus, we have Noah Galloway, his podcast, Living with No Excuses. It's on YouTube right now. It's got a lot of great stories, people from all over the world telling some amazing stories about how they've overcome adversity. So go check them out, Living with No Excuses on YouTube. Also, we have Lambert's Moving. So if you're looking for a moving service in Alabama or even in some parts of Georgia, check them out. And I believe that's all of our sponsors for today. We do have another one in the works. We'll mention them once everything is finalized. Who else we got joined? We got Tyler Haynes joined us, Manny Johnson, Destiny. What's going on, everyone?
Yes. Hello, everybody.
Yes. Hit that like button. Yes, Mr. Stan, thank you. Hit the like button, share it, comment with us, talk to us. If you're not talking to us, you're probably not a member. Go ahead and hit that members button.
Yeah, you didn't tell about our other new sponsor.
Not official yet.
No, no. There's another one. It's official.
Do I know about
Remember, yeah. Remember, Love Stuff reached out to us. They're gonna give us gift cards all the
it? Yeah, love stuff.
time. I love stuff.
I will check. J Max asking about the moving company. I will check on that and see.
He
Mr.
asked about some
Simmons.
records. Was there a way to look at some who owns what records and what weight classes? Now, J Mac, we typically don't keep your weight classes records because they're null and void and really don't matter. But we do have all the heavyweights.
Yeah, he was also asking about our sponsor for the moving company, but I'll get your answers to both of
Oh,
those questions.
well, you didn't get a,
As
I didn't
far
get a good pop out of you for saying that to these smaller guys, but it was a joke. Well, we're working on finding a solution to having everything where you can look up the weights and the
Mhm.
weight and the records.
That's right. Well, speaking of body weight, I'm 2 weeks into my treatment here, and I've already gained back all the 7 pounds that I lost.
I can see it in your cheeks.
Oh yeah,
Just kidding.
I'll show you
uh,
some other cheeks later. You keep on, I'll moon you.
whoa, whoa.
Uh,
Fucking Roy Orbison on there.
all right, so we got a few things we're going to talk about today. Georgia's strongest man. We'll see. That's going to
Is
be
that?
a day of.
Okay.
That's going to be a day of decision. Like if I'm just going to pack some clothes just in case.
It's not happening. We're not going to let you die out there.
I ain't worried about the heat. I don't have air conditioning in my gym, so it's not a big deal. But we are going to discuss. I got to make sure I got everything overlaid. We're going to talk about.
If I keep hearing all these people talk about this stupid ass Hercules hold, I'm going to lose my freaking mind. Who cares about the Hercules hold? You have 14 people talking about how much they're going to do in Hercules hold. I don't care.
Well, you
I
threw out
hate
the
that
challenge. You said
stupid
anybody
event.
breaks the record is going to get $50
Yes,
from it.
I'm still gonna pay them, but it's like everybody's like, I can do this and I can do that. Just show up on the day. We all know that the numbers that you do in training are not what you can do in the event. And I've already talked to Todd. Well, I'm going to talk to Todd. I'm sorry. I talked to Todd in my head, but I'm going to talk to Todd and say, hey, can we increase the weight? We need to, since everybody's doing so much time, we need to increase some weight.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, well, between the local, national stuff, we have your weights are officially up on the southeast, so we are good to go there.
Yes, we are. That is a good thing.
We're going to talk a little bit about worlds, and then we're going to finish the episode by announcing the first round of the bracket challenge for the women's bracket that we started. We have 11 people joined in. The winner of that's going to get $50 as well.
Mm-hmm.
What were you about to say before I cut you off?
No, I didn't want to know if you wanted me to talk about the weights or what you want to do.
Yeah, let's
Hope to
start off with
God,
that.
I hope to God you brought them up.
I got them pulled up here. Let me get them over on the screen
Okay.
here.
The class I'm looking the most forward to is the female heavyweight
Yeah.
class.
Now we're not going to sit here and go through every one of these. Let's just do like the four top basic. My weight class, your weight class. Yes, I understand. I'm sharing my screen with everybody. It's cool.
What do you mean? What's in the same month as Nats? My show. I can't ever do my show without there being some kind of stupid ass show. I don't care about the naturals or the nationals, whatever the hell they are. People gonna do my show or not? I don't care. I'll just take them all away if they don't want to do them.
Well, let's run through it. Let's highlight just a few of the weight classes, some of the bigger weight classes probably. Um, let's look at the novice lightweight women. We've got obviously a max log. For the axle deadlift, it's for reps, 225. The sandbag toss, which we had some miscommunication on last week's episode, it's for distance. It's how far you can throw it. You don't have to throw it over a bar first. It's just literally how far can you throw it.
There will be a line that you can back up to, and your heels cannot cross that line. So if you follow that line and you throw it, you're disqualified. Your attempt's done.
Now, how many attempts do they get for that?
You get 3 total attempts to get the furthest over or furthest distance. Me and Bubba did that event actually in Georgia, and it was actually pretty fun. And usually he's the bag toss king, and somehow my first throw I beat him. And of course my other two didn't do too well, but beginner's luck, I guess. But it's a pretty fun event.
Well, I know Mississippi Strongest had it a couple of years ago, so that'll be interesting. Then we got the bag to shoulder, 4 bags, increasing weights. For like the novice lightweight women, it's going to be 50 pounds, 100, 132, 176. Then the strongman, Southeast Strongman Super Yoke, going to be 300 pounds. Let's look at the women's heavyweight class. So that's where we're going to see some big numbers. The super heavyweight class is going to have 475 axle for reps. And this is 9 inches?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. A 35-pound bag for throws. They're going to have 5 bags starting at 132, going up to 265, and they're going to have a 600-pound yoke. I know some men who are shaking at that weight right there.
Yes, and there's 2 women that I know of already that could do that. But
Oh yeah.
but just imagine if we had like let's say 5 or 6 women that come in there and actually move that kind of weight. I mean that's the world's strongest woman level.
That's right. So then we're moving up to, let's jump to my class, the 220 and under. We're going to have a 500-pound deadlift for reps, 40-pound bag toss. The starting weight for the shoulder is going to be the same way as your body weight, 220, going up 265, 309, and 325. We talked last week, you said you weren't going to go into 350s for the big boys, but 350 looks like it's topping out. We're going to do 325.
Well, they asked, and I gave them what they wanted.
That's a good answer.
Do I think 350 is getting up? It's not happening.
It's going to be tough. Then my class would end with a 750-pound yoke. Now, 750-pound yoke is doable, but at the end of the day, you're going to be exhausted. It's going to be tough. There's going to be a lot of people who will not finish that one.
Yeah.
And then our men's super heavyweight, so your class, would be 625 axle, 50-pound bag toss, 265 going all the way up to 350. So it's 265, 309, 325, and 350. And then a 900-pound yoke. That'll be probably the second heaviest or third heaviest yoke in Alabama comps since I've been competing. Only beaten out by the Forge and Limit Breaker. Not by much.
Yes.
It's like less than a 100-pound difference.
And the key to this is you only get one drop. Yes, I'll take distance, but you only get one drop. That's it.
Nope. That's going to be interesting. I'm excited. I haven't been looking at any of the comments, so let's see what I missed.
They want me to talk about Hercules hold again. I don't want to talk about it.
Ignore that. Adam said stupid joke. Destiny says she doesn't mind the yoke, just hate the loading. Don't get me started, Nate.
Oh, Brandon, we'd love to have you. Can you come there and actually smile just a little bit?
I got him smiling today. And then he started cussing me at the end. So, I think.
No, you're not the only one, Tyler Haynes. I've got Keith. I saw him the other day in your gym, and he's talking about, I held it for 2 minutes and 39 seconds and 0.10 degrees Celsius. He just.
Don't be giving away his numbers now.
I don't need to be hearing all this crap. It's going to be funny when they get to the show, and it's going to be about 75 pounds heavier in each hand. We're going to see how long people hold it then.
Trey, just admit it. You're just intimidated because you're hearing all these high numbers and you're scared.
No, I just don't care about one event. I want the whole show.
I know.
Let's just log now. I will get heated about some logs. I love some contests. Somebody's going to outlog me.
Well, I'm excited for the log because, I went, what was it, 2 years ago? I was going to go for the record. It was only 275 at the time for 220. I did hit 280, but Tyler Davis beat me to it by hitting 295 or 292. I can't remember. It's based off the collar weight. I'll have to go back and look. But I know I was inches away from 300 not too long ago. Brandon, same with him. He back in December, he nearly got 300. Me and him are both planning on doing your show to try to see who can beat the record first.
I'm telling you right now, I'm banning the Ellison Fitness attire. There will be no tights underneath women's shorts for this show.
Come on, you got an axle deadlift. We got to be able to slide it up our legs.
Oh, you can wear tights, but you can't wear the women's shorts over it.
Oh, I don't wear the women's shorts over. I wear baggy shorts.
Yeah. Well, that's the ones that they were wearing is pretty.
So what if I just wear a 3-inch inseam or a 4-inch inseam, just that, no leggings, just show all thigh?
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Okay.
You can put a banana in there for all I care. I don't care.
Nah, I don't need that. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna make you work on the deadlift bar, Papa Bear. Okay, Mr. Adam. Jorts only. I like jorts. I can't find a pair. I need some stretchy ones. If Barbara calling me out for my pants on deadlift, that's just because I'm wearing pants during the day, and I don't feel like changing.
those baggy ass pants you wear from the freaking 90s kill me every time I see them.
Dude, I live in these pants. I don't even know what waist size anymore.
You
I wear
remind me of like
drawstring pants and shorts every day. I don't.
You remind me of somebody has like a dojo. A rundown dojo.
Sometimes I like to go jogging. They're jogging pants. And look, it just got hot here. It just got hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I was planning on a Speedo and baby oil for the bars.
If you'll wear the Speedo, I'll allow it. I will allow it.
I'm gonna have to censor this live stream.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I wear my Speedo up under my jorts. That's probably great.
Okay, Diddy. Brett. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get into the next topic we have before we start getting too far off subject. We got World's Strongest Man this week. When does the prelim start officially? Do you know?
Prelims for Worlds?
So, Yeah, so Thursday.
I
Okay.
thought I thought it was Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, so Thursday we've got the qualifying rounds, medley, loading medley, deadlift for reps. Day two is going to be the Titan toss, rogue overhead medley, and the stone medley. And then finals Saturday is going to be the Nat carry and hoist, 18-inch max deadlift, and the Hercules hold. Now I thought there was.
Um, Side note to World Strongest Man, I talked to that guy I kept sending everybody his memes about Mitchell Hooper,
Mm-hmm.
the Hercules guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I actually reached out to him and we were talking some yesterday, and we both have agreed that we hate Paul Dwyer, Luke Stoltman, and Mitchell Hooper. So
Sounds good to
we're
me.
on common terms. We went through who we thought was going to win, and actually he knows some of these guys very well because he's into the big strongman scene over there. But he thinks that we're going to be all surprised about Shane Flowers.
I probably wouldn't be surprised. I think he's going to do very well. Um, I didn't scroll down far enough, but I was wondering where the Flintstone press max was and the Atlas Stone. That's going to be the day two final on Sunday. Now I'm not counting Shane Flowers out. He's done really well recently. So I'll be curious to see how it all shakes out. But let's look at the lineup here. It's the smallest lineup they've ever had, I think. 25 athletes. We've
Yes.
got, oh, pray for me, Trey, pray for me. We've got Tom Stoltman, Pablo Cordiaca, Trey Mitchell, Mitchell Hooper, Maxime Boudreau, Luke Richardson, Eddie Williams, Tristan Hoth, Austin Andrade, Nick Gardion, Mateus Kilikowski, Evans Nana, Evan Singleton, Bryce Johnson, Matthew Ragg, Lucas Hatton, Thomas Evans, Andrew Flynn, Shane Flowers, Luke Stoltman, Wesley Derwinski, that guy, Patty
Yeah.
Haynes. Oh, I was talking
Patty
about this
Haynes.
guy. Yep. And
I
then
can't see it from your screen.
ONDR with an accent
That's
EJ.
Andre Foitu.
Okay, okay. I didn't want to take a chance on that. Reno, Nell, and Jocko Schwinkle. Is that
Shoewinkle.
right? Schwinkle? Yeah.
Shoewinkle.
Now, of those, let's make it official. Who is your top three?
Let me gather myself here for a second. Uh, Lift Heavy, Bang Kate, Lucas Hatton, and Evan Singleton.
Okay. There's a lot of all shits in the chat. I guess I did okay with that.
It was okay. You ruined it there towards the end, but you on a roll.
I did. I did. Um, I think it's going to be Hooper and Lucas for top two. They're going to battle it out. I think Mitchell Hooper will finally win it. Probably come down to possibly the stone run.
Yeah, I think Mitchell Hooper's going to be unstoppable now that he doesn't have all that baggage of his family anymore. I think he'll be even stronger.
Got the weight of the world off his shoulders.
That's right.
Hey, my wife joined us. Hey, boo. Um, let's see. I think it's going to be really close coming down to the end because there's going to be points that you can accrue through the qualifying rounds now. So you're not going in even playing field into the finals. So that's going to help the people who lack in the deadlift because they're going to have more chances to catch up. They're going to have more opportunities, and it is a max deadlift, isn't it, for the final event or one of the finals? I think that overhead is going to be Lucas Hatton's, like that 600-pound that he posted the other day. I think he's going to take the win there. I think it's going to be Mitchell by a hair, Lucas Hatton, and then I'm going to just go off wild say Mateus. And Shane Flowers fourth, I mean.
I think you're correct to be Lucas and Mitchell, but the third and fourth place, I've got Evan Singleton fourth, and third I think in that event is going to be Shane Flowers.
Yeah. So you had Luke, oh, sorry, Singleton
Uh oh.
in I was getting the names mixed up. You had Singleton as your podium, though, right?
Yes.
Where do you think Tom
But
Stoltman falls as the returning champion?
overall,
Yes,
fifth or sixth.
I'm going to say top five.
In fact, I'm hoping that he's fifth or sixth because I never want to see him win another one. He's annoying as shit to me.
I think there's a chance that him and his brother are going to be next. Like if they both make it to the finals, that they'll be close in rank in the top 10.
They want them to because that's who they do business with.
Yeah, but I think their placings are going to be a lot closer than people would expect. I think it's going to be like fifth and sixth or fourth and fifth, something
And
like
look,
that.
the only show I give a shit about is Brian Shaw's for real, and neither one of them ever make worth a shit in that show. So I don't consider them being very 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 good.
No, we don't. I'm not. So Nathan's asking about Tom. Why don't you like Tom, Trey?
It's not that I don't like him per se. I don't like some of the things he's said and done. For sure. Mitchell Hooper, one of the things he did do that was actually good is when he went after Will Smith's man and actually somebody had the balls to do it. And they started changing their stuff. And then, he wants to get on his little charade and say, oh, no, it's not good to bash the people that give you money and all this other bullshit. Of course it'll bother him. He's won it 3 times and they're in business with the Sultans. So, of course, it don't matter to him. So he needs to just shut his freaking mouth and deal with his little woman and go about his days. I was going to say something very mean, but she seems very sweet.
Barbara said at least he hasn't cheated on his wife. So
We don't know that. Have you seen his wife?
I have not.
They made me see something bad. I'm sorry. She's a nice
Stop.
lady, but she's
Stop.
fucking ugly.
Let's move on.
Yeah.
So of the events, what's going to be the one that you're most excited to see, though?
I'm actually
'Cause we all
behind the
know we're
head.
not-
Behind the head's still going to be my favorite. I think we're going to see some outstanding numbers. If anybody can do over 500 pounds in that event, yeah, I mean that's elite level. I think there's going to be some big numbers.
And Lucas Hatton, that 600 just looked insane. He's so
Yeah, it did, and he's probably going to have more. That was 3 weeks out, and he was sick during that.
I didn't know he was sick.
He had COVID the week before and couldn't breathe.
Well, let's make a prediction. Do we think it's over or under 620?
I think it's going to be 600 and what would be the next jump? Let's see, 600. They'd probably go 610, 612, whatever the hell that is in kilos.
Do we know the jumps?
I'm going to say it's going to be between 600 and 620, like you're saying.
All right. Next question. How many people do you think is going to beat Alexi's previous record? So the world record was set 2 years ago by Alexei Novikov. And I think
How much was that?
I want to say it was mid 500s. Let me look real quick.
Did Mitchell Hooper already beat that?
Oh, yeah, it's already been beat, but I want to know how many athletes you think are going to surpass that at this
Well,
show.
since Lucas is going to beat it, Mitch is going to beat it. I think Evan Singleton's going to beat it. There may be 2 other surprise people that beat it.
So Alexei's record was 542 pounds.
Oh, yeah, that's way smoked now.
Yeah. So I think I say at least 5 people, 4 or 5 are going to beat the previous record.
I would say 5 people in World's Strongest Man may beat their record.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm reading some of these messages through the chats that I don't know if I want to read out loud. Splitting isn't true pressing strength. Okay. That's all I'm going to read from that one.
I mean, just holding that weight up is outstanding. It's not like sumo squats. That's for sissies.
No. Tom and Trey can beat Tom and Trey both can beat 540. Mitchell can beat 540.
Yep.
Lucas can beat 540. So I'm saying at least 4, probably more than that.
I'm saying 5 people.
Yeah. All right.
Especially because they've had actual proper time to train for it. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be some big numbers.
No.
What's the what? You going to ask me a question?
I was thinking of like I was about to ask what the height was. It's 18-inch max deadlift. Doesn't Alexei have that as well, or have that in the last couple of years?
I thought he did. Now with that, it's going to be that's going to be fun to watch too. I wouldn't be surprised if Mitchell Hooper and maybe a couple others get into 550 range territory as far as kilos.
Yeah. So yeah, Alexei Novikov, he took the 18-inch deadlift at the 2020 World's Strongest Man when he won that year with 1185.
I
I
pulled
thought so.
500. I pulled 500 kilos from 18 inches or 16 inches, whatever it was, at Forge. So if I can do it and I only have about a mid-8 deadlift, he's pulling in 1,000. He's got to be over 550, maybe 600 kilos.
It says 537 was what it was in 2020. I thought he reset it recently, and maybe I just can't find that. But yeah, 18-inch new world record 540. This was Rauno, or what is his name? You know what I'm talking about.
Rhino Heinla.
Yes, he just did this. Oh, this says 2 years ago, but it's 18-inch deadlift, world record, 540 pounds, 1191, 540 kilograms, 1191 pounds. So Alexi took that in 2020, and then I think he took it right after that. All right, Destiny, you bring up a good question. Lucas versus the gorilla. How many of the top 25 world's strongest men would it take to take out a gorilla?
I think if I was angry enough, I would be a good contender for a gorilla with a bunch of guys. Everybody thinks that the world's strongest men are be so good, but you got to think a lot of them guys like Brian Shaw. Yeah, he's probably a strong guy, but a lot of them they're not aggressive. Well, meaning some people just can't fight naturally. I mean, they may be strong guys, but that doesn't mean they can fight or get to that zone. I've been to that zone several times. I would like to be in there and fight a gorilla. I will sacrifice myself for people to fight a gorilla.
Gorillas are not as big as people think they are. Like they're heavy and but they're no. Okay, so Tyler just gave me I knew Novikov reset the record recently a few months ago at 555. So 555 kilograms. So that is the record to beat. I think that's going to drop too. I think there's at least one or two people that could probably beat that.
Yeah, 100%. There's going to be three or four people that can break that.
Brian, so you said Brian's not aggressive enough, but he's so big he could probably just lay on the daggum thing and slow it down.
Yeah, but in a fight situation, you've got to have that. I want to say they call it the fight or flight. Yeah. You got to have that aggressiveness where you can take it to the next level.
But if you remember that clip where Eddie threw the medicine ball and hit Brian in the head, and Brian like chased him down.
Mm-hmm.
I think Brian can be aggressive if he needs to, but I think here's the scenario: you get Brian to jump on the gorilla's back and put it in a headlock, and you get Eddie Hall and Thor to start meleeing on it. I think it eventually will go down.
So I mean, you got guys. Here's what I mean by that. You've got guys like Luke Stoltman and Paul Dwyer and fucking who's another. Well, I wanted to say his name, but now I can't remember. People like that don't seem like they're going to be going to that next level of fighting. You know, just because you lift weights don't mean you can fight.
Yeah.
So I want to pick. I want to say me. I want to choose. I choose 5 people. Mm-hmm. I want me, Eddie Hall. I'll take Thor because I know he can get there. I want Rongo King, and I want let's see who else is usually Evan Singleton 100% because he can probably get as angry as a fucking gorilla. And last but not least, I want somebody that's somewhat smart in their fighting. Let's think. Oh. I don't know. That's a hard one there, that last one.
Well, while you think about it, I'm going to respond.
Maybe a Brian, because he could be the one that's thinking about strategy.
Yeah. So J-Mac said he calls BS on the strength standards of a gorilla. I saw a video of somebody actually breaking that down. Yes, if you take it and functionally use it correctly, but the problem is gorillas are not going to bench press. They're not going to train that kind of thing. So they have high abilities or capacities, but they're not prepping for that. So it's not like they could actually go in there and bench 4,000 pounds or whatever. And they're not going to punch you. They're going to slap at you. so you're not going to get the full force of a hit from them.
Oh, you put me in a room with Bobby and Luke at the same time. I have nothing against Evan per se, besides he's a womanizing piece of shit. But the Bobby and Luke, Bobby especially. Oh yeah, fuck the gorilla. I'm going after Bobby.
Oh, we got. Hang on, let me do this real quick. We got a super chat from Amanda. Thank you.
Hey Miss Amanda. But
So shout out to her
what did
real
she
quick
say
because
though?
she didn't say anything. She just gave us a 99-cent little donation. So thank you for
Well,
that.
you could have asked a question. It's valuable time here.
But real shout out to Aurora IV because they are sponsoring me for the Alabama Strongman Show. I'm signing up
Well,
for
I've got
that
to
because
figure
of them.
out what I've got to figure out what I got to do now because she has decided to go to the Music City, Nashville, and I'm competing the same day at the Forge, and I need my stuff. I need my stuff.
Whoa, careful with the we don't know. You need your IV.
Hammer
You need
strike.
your IV.
I need hammer strike right here. You gotta watch what you're doing on the internet.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
that's right. You got to get your IV. That's all you need. Nothing else.
yeah, I need my IV.
Yeah. All right, we're 30 minutes in. Is everybody? Do we want to go ahead and move on and do the bracket?
Yes, let's do the bracket. Am I skipping or are you skipping?
I'm assuming it's you, but
Probably
everything looks
me.
smooth
I
on
can't
the
catch a damn break.
Trey. Yes, Alex. Trey is constantly trying to get us demonetized.
I never do though. I think I've got us done one time.
Yeah, it was one time for sure.
I take you to the limit, and then we coast back down. Okay.
Yeah. Let's see if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to share this because I had to do it in a different web browser. So we'll just.
Stan, they almost right. It's called a Tremboloni strike.
All right. So we had 11 people do the bracket challenge this time around. We did 5 events. Last time we did 6 because we had so many athletes. But we did like the top competitive women of like the last few years, and then we even threw in a few of the high level competitors around the southeast, such as Miss Olivia Powell. Threw in Jackie Rhodes because she is right on that edge of being at the elite level, but she's a little further west. We got Becca Strong, we got Aaron Murray, and we've got Alila Worley, all in our local level. So I put them in the very first round against athletes who were world level, but I feel like they weren't the next. There's a few people that moved straight into the second round. So let's start it off with Miss Olivia Powell versus Trey.
Rhiannon
Rhiannon. Okay, I
Lovelace.
keep calling her Rihanna. Rhiannon Lovelace.
Yeah,
So,
she cannot sing. Her name is Rhiannon, not Rihanna.
oh, what is going on? What was
Tyler gave us a.
that? Oh,
He wants us to all pretty much say what he put. He's celebrating his 5 months of membership now.
oh, nice. Congrats. Thank you for being here with us for 5 months.
And yes, we do appreciate that very much. All of your weird knowledge that you somehow come up with. I have no idea where you're finding all this.
Yeah. All right. So let's run through this bracket. So based off of what not Chat GPT, a different AI system we use. What?
Real quick, Destiny, Chris Brown, Rihanna's name. Only some people will get that. Okay, go ahead, move on.
Oh, you're messing me up. So I didn't use Chat GPT, but I used another AI system. I put in basic weights, like height, body weight. I put in local or recent feats of strength for some of these ladies that I could find on Iron Podium, max deadlift, yoke, log, stuff like that. So the very first matchup between Olivia Powell and Rhiannon Lovelace went to
Good job.
Olivia
Good job.
because it was a truck pull, and it took into fact the size difference and
There was
Olivia's
some confusion. Let me cut you off, but some people,
Yeah.
like myself, I didn't see events on there, so I just chose. I went with my heart.
So yeah, for some reason I had to go in and take it off and put it back on for it to show. So I did make an announcement that if you wanted to change it, you could change it last week. So at
Mhm.
this point, it's going to be too late to change it.
It's okay.
Going in
I
here,
stick with
yeah.
my guns.
So we're going to go ahead and start the tournament. We're going to go ahead and move Olivia Powell to round two. Progress. Select her. I have to do this. For some reason, it's not.
It's further than I would have gotten.
All right. Up next, we had Jennifer Lyle versus Jackie Rhodes,
We
and
just met Mr.
AI.
Jennifer Lyle, and she's very
Yeah,
nice.
she is. Very happy to say that she actually moved forward as well. So Miss Jennifer Lyle moved on to the next round. Up next, we had Melissa Peacock versus Becca
Ugh.
Strong.
Boo.
I got to
We
go
want
back
Becca to
and
win
find
that.
this. We do, but like I said, I didn't choose these. AI chose these. Let me scroll back up here.
No, you cheater.
Why am I cheating?
I don't know. I think Becca could probably get angry enough to whoop Melissa's ass. So technically, ChatGPT is wrong.
Well, I hadn't told you the answer yet. I'm trying to scroll back and find it because
Oh,
it gave me a long list of reasons why each person won each thing. So I'm trying to find it. Apologize for the delay. It's the only one I don't remember off the top of my head.
yeah, Tyler, we have that problem all the time. Nobody wants to just hit a simple like button. It takes you this little finger, you move it just a little bit and hit a like button. But we got some lazies. Even some Ellison Fitness gym goers have not even liked the video, and some fellow friends and people that I train in here, they hadn't liked the video. So yeah, I'm questioning some people right now.
Okay, so AI said Melissa Peacock is going to win that one.
Oh, that's horseshit.
All right, up next, Miss
Only,
Destiny
be-
Bass
only
versus.
because Luke Stoltman sent his nude pictures to the judge.
Oh man, it was not me, so I'm okay with
I
that.
know, I know.
All right, up next we got Destiny Bass versus Aaron Murray. I've got the answer. Who do you think won? In a
Aaron Murray.
triple,
Wait, who
Destiny
is it?
Bass.
Destiny Bass? Destiny Bass
Yep,
gonna win. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I
she
was reading
did.
the comment that had me listed in there in a room full of people. Sorry.
All right, let's see who is next. We got Sam Bellevue versus Gabby Bergholzer. Let's see
Ooh,
who.
that's gonna be a Sam, I think, just because she's more active right now.
But AI said Gabby,
Okay, well, never mind then.
so
Gabby does
Gabby
have
moves on.
traps.
She does. She definitely, and she's got low center of gravity. That's for sure.
That's right. Low center of gravity.
All right, our last matchup is Gabby Dixon versus Alila Worley. Let's see what AI said about that one.
Ooh.
So this one went to Gabby Dixon.
That's believable.
I would like to see every one of these matchups. I think that would be awesome.
Uh, I think Aaliyah, she is really good at certain events. Gabby is, of course, a way bigger, and her grip is phenomenal.
Yeah. All right, so we won't do the AI selection tonight, but we'll go ahead and give you a idea of what round two is going to look like for a max log press. First round, we have Olga versus Olivia Powell.
Oh, God damn.
Yeah. The next one is Victoria Long versus Inez Carrasquillo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Rebecca Roberts versus Jennifer Lyle.
Ooh, that
Andrea,
could be a
or
good one.
yeah, Thompson. I don't know why. Okay, so it messed up with that name. Andrea Thompson versus Melissa Peacock.
No, Andrea.
Yeah. Angelica Jardine versus Destiny Bass. Nadia
Ooh,
Stowers versus Hannah Lindsay, Donna
boo.
Moore versus Gabby Bergholzer, and then Lucy Underdown versus Gabby Dixon.
Wow, those actually pretty good ones there.
Oh yeah, I'm excited. Um,
I would
next,
think. Let's just be honest here. Andrea and Inez are two that would never lose log.
I know, but I mean Victoria Long, she set records as well. So I mean, when she was at her peak, this is based off of like their best.
I thought she was just mostly a big time deadlift. I know she had a big log too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she set the record at one point. I have to go back and look. I think it's an
Oh,
American record,
okay,
but I don't know.
gotcha.
Um, but no, I think it's going to be interesting uh, to see the next round. It was cool to see a lot of the local names get pushed up to the second round too.
Yes, it was.
So
But they're
we'll do
actually
that next
believable,
week.
especially if their truck pulls truck pulls
Yep.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that it fell that way because I did the exact same events from the men's in the same order. And I figured the truck pull would probably be the most level playing ground for a lot of the ladies.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we are done with everything on our agenda. Is there anything else we want to talk about? Is there any questions from the comment section? Because I didn't get to see any of the comments while I was reading all that stuff out.
Yeah, you're being kind of lame tonight to have 19 people. There's not very many people talking. Is there people in your gym still working out, or they wearing their their shorts in there and talking?
No, they worked out with me at 5, and then they did my hit class at 6. So they probably
They
went
did a
home.
what? They did what class?
I taught a hit class, so like high
What is that?
intensity, high intensity interval training.
That's why you're not getting any damn bigger. You don't do bigger and be cardio.
It wasn't a lot of cardio.
Look at me. Look at this. You think I built this for cardio? Absolutely not.
Oh, well, that sandbag carry in the sand is definitely going to be some cardio.
There might be some passed out bodies in that event. I'm
Well,
glad I'm not doing it.
my plan is to go until I pass out. I want that title. My little third place trophy
Please
right here is not.
don't do that. Alex couldn't take it. Her little heart would just stink if you're face down in the sand.
As long as I pop back up, she's going to be fine. She'll probably make fun
Yeah,
of
what
me.
if you're laying there for a long time? Yeah,
Well,
it's not
don't let me
good.
lay there for a long time.
I'll take you to the bathroom and put you a chair in there like Damien does.
Yeah, that's right.
Just sits in the middle of the bathroom. Oh my god.
Oh yeah. Oh, now we're training in the heat right now. We haven't turned the air conditioners on yet or at all. Even when we do it, all it does is take the humidity down. We rolled the
Yeah,
doors open. We work.
your gym is
Oh,
hot.
oh yeah. You were there this weekend.
Yeah, it's hot. Thank God it was a day that was raining and overcast.
You see Alex's comment? She
What'd she
said, "I'll
say?
be all right." She said, "I'll be all
Oh,
right."
all right. I'm sorry.
No, it's not the insurance money, Destiny. She's got enough to get about a year after I die. Then she's gonna have to find another man or somebody to.
Well, she's still young enough and spry enough that she could probably find a pretty well off billionaire
Oh,
somewhere.
it wouldn't be hard at all. She's beautiful, so yeah, she can get any man she wants. She can get a sugar daddy.
Yeah,
She already married. She already married for love. Now she can marry for money.
that's right. Get one that's about 80. That way, in about 5 years, it leaves you all his money.
Yep, that's right. As long as they're nice to my daughters, that's all I care about.
That's right. That's right. My
All
CPAP
right.
first time. I'm glad you're doing that because I would imagine with your neck, you definitely probably need two CPAPs.
Who's Nick?
Adam Guy's neck.
Again, who's Nick? He ain't got no neck.
Adam, well, you know what I mean. The big old surface he's got that's attached to his head and his back.
Limit breaker updates. As of right now, there is no updates to give. I'm stressing out. The venue that I had lined up and I was excited about, I found out last week after the podcast that they put dirt down on the floor from October to March for the rodeo. So
Okay.
I am not letting y'all compete in mud or dirt or anything like that. I'm not going to try to cover it up with rubber. So I'm working on two other venues right now. One in Birmingham, one in Pelham. So still relatively close to here. I want something bigger, and I have partnered with Chris Lentini and asked him if he'd be interested, and he is on board. So if we can nail down the venue. Am I boring you, Trey?
No, I'm tired of shit. I climbed a lot of stairs today. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. If we can nail down the venue that we're looking at, like the type of venue, it'll be more of a fitness festival. So there'll be powerlifting going on. There'll be strongman going on. There might even be some arm lifting and arm wrestling. So
I do have some update for Nate. Since I didn't, I'm not competing anymore. So I made an event. It's called the Go Ruck Challenge.
replace
We're
that
gonna break some souls.
and get place that R with an F and say yourself.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No, I can't do it in Columbus. That's just too far away. I'm sorry.
Hey, look, that venue though, but minus this fucking shitty singing that was in there,
Oh yeah, the
that
venue
venue was
awesome.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. Brandon said if Trey would do some cardio, the stairs wouldn't be a problem.
Okay, well, let me just tell you about these stairs. I don't know if y'all seen an old lighthouse before,
Mm-hmm.
where they have the roundabout stairs that aren't made for people that like me. They're made for like Alex size people. You have to turn sideways to walk up them, like all the way up and all the way down. And I have a helper with me that's not that great with electrical right now, or wiring, or figuring stuff out. So I have to climb up and down, up and down, up and down. And this is a 40-foot tower. Okay, so Trey's little knees are hurting.
I bet. Oh, bet. Well, that's all I have for tonight. It's gonna be a short episode if nobody wants to talk about anything else.
I do cardio, but it's about 30 to 40 seconds at a time.
We don't need to hear about your personal life, Trey.
No, I was talking about just getting up from this chair.
I was making a dig at
Oh, I know.
you. All right. That's going to be the soundbite that I share.
Uh-oh.
All right. Well, Trey, last chance. Anything you want to say before we sign off? Because I'm running out of things to talk about.
You're baiting me here. Is there something I'm supposed to be saying?
No, I'm just. I feel weird shutting it down before an hour, and we're at 47 minutes. So
We don't have to shut it down right now. We could keep talking, but you're the one that keeps trying to get the hell out of here. No, I'm not complaining. I'm gonna go sit my ass at Longhorn, so that's fine.
I'm not trying to get us out of here. I just don't have anything else to talk about. I don't want to just sit here and stare at the chat box waiting for somebody to say something. Oh, here we go. Who else do you think will be invited to Strongest Man on Earth? Do we have the invite list?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Let's see. That's a question we can do. Let's see if we can find the invite list for that right now.
I bet Tyler has it up already.
Probably.
Trey soapbox is kryptonite stairs. That's not my soapbox. I'll take the stairs, but they suck.
Let's see. Strongest Man on Earth Shaw Classic. 2025 athletes. All right, we got Austin Andrade. Here, let me share the screen. I can do that. I didn't know they were already up. When is this one's coming? Oh, it's coming up. That's right.
How many people do they have in this show? 15? Or is it, what is it?
We're about to find out. Let me share the screen.
I can't remember.
So we've got Austin Andrade,
Mm-hmm.
Hathor, Maxime Boudreau, Lucas Hatton.
Okay, I'm just gonna say something right now. Maxine needs to go away. He's a has been a nice guy. Love Sam, met her at Arnold, but he needs to go away.
But didn't
He's
he,
taking shots for you better people.
But didn't he beat Lucas Hatton at America's Strongest like recently?
North America's strongest in Canada. That don't count. It was rigged.
We got Mitchell Hooper coming back, Trey Mitchell, Tom Stoltman, Josh Spurgeon. He won the novice and moved up, right?
Did you say Spurgeon?
No, I said Josh.
I want to hear you say his last name again. Please say his last name.
Spurs?
No, y'all say it so fast that we can't. If we can say it, what'd you say?
Is it Josh Spurs?
Oh,
I'm saying it. Is
we're
the audio
close.
cutting out or something? Is the audio cutting out?
Spurgeon, not Eon.
Josh Spurt.
We need a whole segment. Like I could literally print out names and just have you talk them back for an hour, and people would sit there and listen to that.
I don't know how many people would enjoy watching that.
I would watch it and pay to see it for sure.
Well, if anybody's interested in that, maybe we could do that.
Any
That's all
change
the ones
we
that's
can get a
listed.
training event for this weekend. I don't know if that's a question for you or what.
He's asking any chance we can get it. Oh,
Well, maybe if you knew how to frickin' spell, your phone has the spell fixer. Use it. Oh, he did. He put chance on it. I'm
yeah.
sorry. I'm sorry, Keith. I'm sorry.
He blessed. Oh, so it's not a chance here because my daughter's dance recital is Saturday, so she's got all her daddy's focus. Uh, let's see, we got we missed a few comments. Brian said it'll be 18 this year. There's been 16 all the past comps. There was only 8 announced just then, but I think he's taken the winner of Worlds, the winner of the Rogue, the winner of all those big shows, and then let's see. His background is different every yeah. Your background's different every week because you're in a motel.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Stan asked a question. What's your weakest event?
Who?
Trey, what's your weakest event? We all know mine is deadlift.
Well, mine is definitely axle press. However, if I get the weight up, I can press whatever. But getting the transition, it's not the clean getting up or my side off the floor. I can get it set to my sternum.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the rotation of my arms. I don't have this capability because I won't let bench press go. And it makes me where I'm extremely tight, even though if I do stretch for a good amount of time, I can do it. But I love bench press more than I love axle, so I'm going to just keep training bench.
There for a little while, we were working on your mobility with using the bar and getting that rotational.
I still use it, and it does help to a degree, but it does. But when I'm trying to max incline and bench and max and trying to build upper back, it really doesn't help too well. I need all this to come down a little bit as far as in girth, and I could probably move a little easier. But everything's so tight now because you're trying to brace so much.
There's so many words in that sentence right there, just distracting.
There is. World's Strongest Black Man asked my job. So I actually am over about 20 to 25 employees. No, yeah, 25 to 30 employees actually. And I'm actually supposed to be in the office and doing some project managing and all, but right now I'm having to run projects because I can't find anybody worth a shit to hire. But my company travels the Southeast, sometimes the Northeast, and we primarily work in jails, prisons, police stations, federal courthouses, and we can install 4 different aspects of that jail, being all of your electrical from ground up, all of your camera systems, card access control, all of your electronics for your door openings for cells, lighting controls in your cells, and then we also install all the doors, windows, glass, detention glass. I'm sorry, all your benches, your seats, everything you see in a jail, we do all of that.
Destiny said her cameras keep cutting out when people get arrested. So the best part of their arrest get cut out. She needs new cameras. Trey, can you help her?
Yeah. We actually do. Lee County that she works at's cameras. So if they are cutting out, you need to be letting somebody know because I'm sure we'll be there next week because that's our best customer.
I don't think I've mentioned it. Charles Posey's in the chat with us. He said he's defending the hotel life or the motel life. So that April was the first month he ain't been in one and lived in one for 2 weeks at a time.
Well, it's not terrible because I kind of do my own thing, but I'd much rather be at home in bed with my wife and around my family and my dogs than be here in a. I mean, it's a nice hotel room. Don't get me wrong, got a refrigerator and all that, but it's very lonely.
Yeah, Brandon said those cameras are just getting turned off.
That's
Somebody's hitting a switch.
That's hard to do. Some of those investigators are pretty smart.
Well, let's see.
Some have to be dealt with. You ain't lying. I used to work corrections. I know all about that.
I put people in jail, but I didn't work corrections. So
Oh yeah.
after the police took him away, I didn't have to do him. Oh, lost Trey. Maybe that's a sign that the episode is nearing the end.
J Mac, you got
There
to
he's.
live. You got to live next to or within 60 miles of Wetumpka, Alabama, my home base.
Did you realize you just fell off the show at all?
Did I?
Yeah, like you
I bet
completely went off screen. You fell off even the little chat box on the side, and I had to add you back in, and you were talking to J Mac.
I had no idea. It never moved off my screen.
Yeah, like I got the replay over here to make sure it's working, and you fall off and come back.
Oh, it didn't even leave my screen. That's why I didn't even think about it. I'm looking right at you.
I was like, I guess
Huh.
it's saying it's time for us to wrap up.
Oh, well, neither one of us wrap up. That's the predicament we're in now. Gotcha.
Oh, this has been an interesting episode, to say the least.
Uh, we could be millionaires right now, driving around whatever we want, but we chose to be family man.
That's right. We did.
Yeah.
I was definitely in a lot better place financially in 2019 than I am now.
I understand.
Oh, well, let's see. Is it Colorado? Wait, what? I'm confused at that comment.
Hello, Audrey. He said that his sister is probably the smallest CO in whatever state that she's in. She's 5
Oh,
foot 4,
correctional
110
officer.
pounds.
Okay. I
Yeah,
saw
you
CO
don't
as Colorado, and I was like, my sister in Colorado is the easiest smallest. I'm like, what? Okay. What's up, Audrey?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's very.
Alex's reaction must have heard what we said.
Yeah, she's probably watching on a slight delay. Uh,
Yeah, I said it in a way that was not terrible.
yeah. Audrey was at a Shinedown concert. That sounds fun.
Oh my God, geez, this is even worse than. Well, that's about the same as Nickelback. Get out of here.
No, you shush. No, I've been to two Shinedown concerts. Some things are awesome. J Mac, we will get the records for you at some point. I'll tell you right now, your weight class, there's probably not any because no one's been tracking them. So unless you're in the 220 class,
What even weigh? I don't even know this
he's going to be
before.
in
I forgot.
he's going to be in the 181 because that's the smallest that any of us do.
Yeah.
Trey's more of a Creed guy.
Nope, I hated Creed. I hate Stain. I like Seether and Saliva
You don't
and
hate Nickelback. You're
and
saying
Limp
that
Bizkit.
because you're saying you
Limp
don't like
Bizkit for sure.
Nickelback because everybody says they don't like Nickelback, but
No, no, no,
everybody
no, no,
likes
no,
Nickelback.
no, 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 no. I liked Animals of Nickelback. It was the only song I ever liked of theirs. And then the rest
I
of them were just annoying, whiny sounds.
I
I was an
had
outcast. I was Slipknot and Limp Bizkit all the time.
I put on a Nickelback playlist. It was exclusive of Nickelback for like 2 days in the gym. It took 2 days before somebody was like, "Is this all Nickelback?" And they all enjoyed it. Like nobody had an issue with it. Everybody hates Nickelback because the community says they hate Nickelback.
Somebody just say Shinedown is on par with Ramstein. Tyler, I'll wish some lightning hits you right now. Don't you say that about Ramstein.
You're getting so worked up, your mic's going out.
Jimi Hendrix is good. We're talking about the era that I grew up in. I mean, he's always going to be good. Green Day sucks. Don't even mention Green Day. It's horrible. Crossfade's really good, but they died off after one album. And I love Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie all day long.
I hate Taylor Swift.
Some of my best lifts are Taylor Swift music.
I got a playlist that I call my Good Day playlist, and it's literally every song is about a good day, and I do some of my best listening to it. Everybody else was hating on it.
I listen to anything. If it sounds good, I don't care if it's Lady Gaga. I love some Lady Gaga. Alejandro, I listen to that song all day long.
Alex said Trey would like the girly pop playlist. You would because it's like
I would.
no, it's
Oh,
like corn.
I like
It's
I like
called
corn.
like metal goes pop or something. It's girly pop. She says it's the base. It's a little dance that she can do. If she can do this dance to it, then it's girly pop, and it's a lot of corn on it.
Uh, well, then you got me because I love Corn. That's one of the only bands I was able to see that I always wanted to see. I wanted to see the biggest show I ever wanted to watch was Rob Zombie and Marilyn Manson, but I never was able to watch it.
My God. Oh, I think my headphones are messing up. Let's see.
Yep, that's about me. Death metal, Taylor Swift, and hardcore. And I do like some '80s. And yeah, I'm a big '80s guy. Like when it comes to Tears for Fears, I love their music.
I listen to a little bit of everything. I can work out the sad country music for all I care.
Korn has one good song, Freakin' Unleashed. You look like a Freakin' Unleashed. Get out of here. Every song they have is amazing.
Oh man, everything but jazz I can play. Yeah, I agree with that.
No. There's gospel music that's trash. I cannot stand. I
No,
can't stand jazz.
there's gospel music that's bad, but there's also gospel music that's good. I'm saying genre wise, jazz is the
There's no
only
gospel music that's any good.
Yes, there is.
Tell me
Creed.
one. That music's for virgins, is what who listen to Creed. They wear their affliction shirts.
We were all
and
before at
virgins.
one time. Everybody was that at one time.
Yeah, I never listened to that.
Old Crow Medicine Show. I hadn't heard somebody talk about that in a while. That's a good one.
I think one of my very first CDs I had was Fastball. That was a good band. And then what?
Alex pointed
what?
out Coming Undone by Korn. Yes.
Yes, a good one. That's me all the time. Coming Undone. I'm about to
Yep.
blow a gasket.
Casting Crowns. Yeah, Casting Crowns. That's a worship band.
I'm not working out to gospel while I'm trying to be a drug dealer. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Johnny Cash warm up playlist. I like it.
That's
All right,
pretty good. I don't know. Well, I can't really listen to that stuff and get going. It depends on the kind of day. If it's a relaxed day, I listen to very poppy. You consider somebody like me listening to it be kind of weird kind of music. Techno. I love techno. But on a day I need to get a lot of weight, it's going to be some. Sounds like Satan's coming through the microphone.
I had Missy Elliott playing today.
Oh boy!
Alex,
If you hear Juvenile play though, if you hear Juvenile, you got to run to wherever you are and start shaking it.
The EDM is probably like the one genre that there's only a handful of songs I like. Every day.
All right, well, we know a lot about Tyler Haynes now. That he thinks "Skillet" is a good PR song.
There's a couple of good songs with Skillet. Invincible's good. There was one we played today. I'm trying to remember what it was. Cash Money Records. That's right.
Do you remember the band called Flyleaf?
Yeah.
The song "I'm So Sick" when she did the scream in there. Man, that's a good song.
Oh yeah. I got a couple of Paramore songs on my playlist.
I like Paramore. That's a pretty good band. There's a bunch of good ones.
Hip-hop,
I mean,
right?
I sometimes I listen to I'll type in on my YouTube Music. I'll just put in like an old song, whether it be like oh my God, Sum 41 or something like that, and then it just go through a whole playlist of songs I grew up to. And it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I got a whole channel
Don't
called
you
Emo
start.
Rock.
God. Here we go. I like a couple Sleep Token songs, but for the most part, the guy sounds like he's a dying badger.
I've never heard of Sleep Token.
It's not a bad band, but all the songs are the exact same. Every one of them is the exact same song, and it's just him. He's like what's the country music singer who Chris Stapleton. Chris Stapleton's a good artist, but he puts too much of that extra shit on the song when he's trying to emphasize the music. I can't stand him.
Now.
I can't stand him.
Ooh.
I can't stand people that try to put too much on a song at all.
Ooh, you about to get me fired up, and Alex and probably
Chris
Destiny
Stapleton
fired up.
sucks.
Ooh. you're taking a hot take right there.
Rob Bailey was corny. I never liked him. Um, Not Chris
Let's see.
Stapleton. You take that back. No, I don't like him at all. His songs piss me off. He some of it sounds good, but when he does that extra stuff, is what I mean. I don't like all that. Shit, that's stupid. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah,
I know
it
what you're
does.
talking about, but it
Yeah,
sounded way different coming from you.
yeah, that's
I'm
what it
just
sounds like.
all I can think about is your next door neighbors hearing you making that noise because they can't hear me; they can hear you.
I'm at the end of the hall. I made sure they put me into the hallway that way I can go out the door.
Alex said, "You heathen! What the hell was that?"
That's what he sounded like to me. Like a ghost just lost in your room.
Oh, speaking of goats, have you seen the Taylor Swift montage where it cuts to the screaming goat?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's the only Taylor Swift song I like.
Dr.
Dr.
Dre and
Dre and
Snoop
Snoop.
Dogg.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, Stan, that would be around your time, that's for sure.
Oh man.
Lie like a rug. Well, I might have some
So
haters after this. That's fine. I don't care.
oh
I
yeah,
don't like them.
you are. Oh well, I mean, I can't think straight now. You got me messed up. Chris Stapleton, and then your
I
loud
like
lion
Hardy.
over there.
Anybody like Hardy?
I'm not a fan of Hardy.
You don't like Hardy? The song Jim Bob is amazing.
I'm not a fan of a lot of the newer guys.
His I heard now that live music he sucks, but his album is way better.
I was I was laughing at the Reading Rainbow intro gets people going.
It does. It does. It hit
Y'all start
hard back
talking
in the
about
day.
Juicy J. What about Plies?
Oh my God, Murder Merkin Season. That was a good song.
Let's see. I do like some of Morgan Wallen stuff. I'm not a huge fan, but
I'm growing to like some of his songs a little better, more and more. But overall, I don't really like him. I think he's a douchebag. Anybody that throws a chair out the window and almost hits a cop with it, then I think they need to be cracked on the head.
Manny said Eminem. I've
Coco
got two or
Melon.
three songs.
No, no, that's the Coco
No,
Melon. There's a remix to Coco Melon
no,
by
no.
PewDiePie. It is
Oh,
amazing. Have you listened to it?
I cannot stand Coco Melon.
No, no, no.
No,
You got to listen to the PewDiePie version.
I don't know if I
It's when
can.
he made fun of Coco Melon because they were coming up on his on the likes of YouTube, the subscribers that he had,
Yeah.
the millions and millions, and he made a diss song, and it got so much traction that YouTube actually banned it for a short time because it was so controversial. Listen to it; it's amazing.
Oh, oh, I'll have to go find that. But
Oh yes,
earlier, Manny said Eminem. There's like three Eminem songs that I use for PR lists. Uh,
Manny puts Eminem on every damn song or every video
I,
he does.
dude, I like Eminem. I can't hate on that. Destiny said the Wiggles. Now I will say I
Yes,
will the Wiggles
yeah,
100% in. And there's a new one
fruit
now called
salad,
Danny. Yeah, fruit
yummy,
salad.
yummy.
Uh, there's this new guy called Danny Go, and I have caught myself like really getting into the music, but it's really interactive for the kids. So there's one where it's like I like the sound. I pound the ground because I like the way it sounds or something like that, and it's Gorillas Smash. And the girls, they'll get into it. They'll start punching the couch, and they'll burn all their energy out. And
And
then
that's where all the
we
holes
got
in
a
the
nice.
wall come from.
No, no, my kids don't put holes in walls.
uh,
Yeah, so I highly recommend
what's the
Danny
one
Go.
you made me listen to the day that I came on this live and I was sitting there and I had to listen to the kids thing for 5 minutes?
That wasn't my fault. That was the Wiggles. I had the Wiggles
Yes,
playing
it
for my
was.
daughter. You just
My
signed on a
God,
little early, and I wasn't ready for it. Hey, the Wiggles, they've been around since '91. Me and Alex looked it up, and I was like, they got to do something, right?
that is catchy, and it caught me in a trance. I was like, oh my God, where am I?
Oh man, we're going way off the rails right now. This ain't. Somebody asked on Facebook, "Is there any good strongman podcast, or what's your strongman podcast that you go to?" And I said, "Well, halfway okay one, gets to like 10 to 15 people watching. And now, if they go to watch this episode, we're spending 20 minutes talking about kids' music.
Hey, we're making our fans on here happy. How many people we got watching
That's
right
right.
now?
We're at 18 right now. So, I mean, we're
Well, then they must like it. They must like it.
Oh, okay. Pink Pony Club. Have you heard that song?
By who?
I cannot. Alex, tell me who it is. Charles may know because he's the one that said it, Pink Pony Club. But Alex does that song in a lot of her dance classes, and it gets stuck in my head.
Oh, God. Does she do it with all her old people, or does she have, like, kids in there?
It's like people our age for the most part.
Okay.
J Mac is saying Pink Pony Club is good, too.
Chappelle Rowan.
Chapel Roan. All right. I got you.
Oh,
you
Chapel.
screwed up a name. Yeah, Chapel Roan.
Well, look above it. Look above it. Look what Manny put. I said what he said. Yeah. So thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I saw Alex's. I didn't see Manny's.
No.
Oh man, I listened to Plankton from somebody. Pink voice once. Oh my gosh, Plankton from SpongeBob do a voiceover of that.
Oh boy.
I'll tell you, after our Colorado trip, we had a few people in the car who was big fans of, God, what's her name? Sabrina Carpenter. Her songs will get stuck in your head. She's got some dirty songs too.
I don't know who that is.
She was on like Girl Meets World or something, and she's done turned into a pop star. But her songs are filthy, man. She's like the pop version of what's her name? Nicki Minaj.
Oh God, Nicki Minaj. Her and that stupid Cardi B, both of them are retarded. I think both of them have Down syndrome or whatever the hell it is causing their brain to malfunction.
Oh gosh. Jesse Murphy Blues Strip's been on repeat. I don't know that one. I have to look it up. Hot to Go, yeah, that one's a catchy one. All right, well, we are well over an hour now, and I've got to eat some dinner. So, is there anything else?
Alex says, and that's where you call it. Yeah. No, I think we're all good. We all agree that the World's Strongest Man is going to be interesting to watch, and that Chris Stapleton sucks. Have a good night.
Peace out, everybody. I hope you have a good night. Piss everybody off before we go.
That's right.
All right. Well, I know with World's Strongest Man this weekend, we'll try to do something, even if it's not a live stream. We'll just try to maybe knock out a quick clip or something along the way.
Right.
Keep everybody updated on what we know. But I'm signing off. Y'all have a good night.
Bye, America.
Just do your thing. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up.